Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here's Jay. I may not be your favorite DM, but I'm your DM for the day. Anyways, I've got my wonderful wife here. We took a few weeks break. We just had some other things going on. But we're back this week. We're excited for the next game. I can't remember exactly which episode we're on. I think 5. Yep, I believe we're on 5. And yeah, I can't wait till we get started with you guys. I was going to, Deb, if you would like, if you don't mind, would you mind going over our last mission briefing from a few weeks ago?
So the last mission, we ended by meeting with the Skin Man, and he got us the copies, the backups of the Vance siblings taken out for us.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. So the Vance siblings, though they're alive, their contract with Helix Medical, who's responsible for the resurrections, or bringing you back, their contract is up. It's canceled due to
So they no longer have backup personalities.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry. They can no longer do body transference in Arco Prime or anywhere in Prosperon for that matter.
And we got the backup personality for Jet Vance.
Yep.
And took that to Rachel, who hired us.
Right.
Not Rachel.
No.
Monet.
Yes, Monet.
Monet, who hired us.
That's right.
And so she got him revived.
Yep. She had a new body prep for him, grown from Helix Medical, and had him brought back to life, in which you actually got to meet him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we got paid.
You got paid. You found out that he was connected with the Vanguard and was supporting the Vanguard with his money.
Right.
He did mention to you that he didn't really have any other talents besides being a corporate, leader.
Right.
But you had some words of wisdom for him last game. And you said there are many ways to win a fight, and there are many talents that are needed, basically.
Yeah. And then we headed, Zane and Mariah, headed to Rachel's bar to tell her that the job was done.
Yep. And
to get a meal. And that's how we ended.
That's how we ended it. You ended it with a good night with your crew, a successful mission, and you got paid good. So, before we get started, Deb, would you like to purchase anything? And also, you gain a milestone. So, do you have which milestone you're on currently? Have you been keeping track?
Yes, I have, but I have 3 milestones, so this will put me at 4.
All right, so let's go ahead, break open the book here. And let's get your milestone. Here we go. So 4th milestone, earn a skill point for strategic diversification. So you get to gain a skill point in any one of those sections. Not a diversity tag. This is better than a diversity tag. This is actual bumping your skill up.
I want to increase my combat.
All right, go ahead.
So that will go from 4 to 5.
Right. But remember, there are some caveats, or I guess you can call it caveat with this. So you can't go above so many levels on your lowest, depending on I think it's 2 to 3 levels above your starting point.
Yeah.
So for instance, the game we're playing is an intermediate game, so you can't go above 2. So your 4 can't go above 6. So you want to make sure that you leave a 4 there.
Yeah, it's still
so you
there.
always remember it. Always remember what it started out as.
Right.
All right. Perfect. So your next 5th milestone will be choose a biomodification. High 5. And
Nice.
But your biomodifications are dependent on your resilience level. What's your resilience level at?
9.
9. Okay, so you can have, I think there's either 1, maybe 2 modifications. You can either get bio or cyberware, or you can get one of each. But you can't combine them, if that makes sense. You can't say I want a bionic and cybernetic arm together, as one.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's got to be one or the other.
One or the other.
Gotcha.
Right. All right. So we'll go on and get started with the game. And I've got something to read to everybody here. which is going to kick the game off right. And it's a message from Rachel. So these are her words and the start of whatever is going to unravel in this game. So she says, "Welcome to Arco Prime, the biggest sprawl city in all of Oxen Prime. And trust me, it don't get filthier than this. Up top, it's all neon dazzle and fake smiles. Plenty of noise, plenty of shine, but drop down a level, 10 or 20, and it's a different story. That polish flakes off fast. By the time you hit the substrates, it's all rusted metal, busted tile, and the kind of stink you can never quite get out of your clothes. Name's Rachel Rohan. I run a bar and grill called the Ground Zero. Not to be confused with that Vanguard dive deeper in the substrates. I'm talking the first true layer above the actual dirt. You know, the part of Arco that still pretends to be civilized. This city, it's a vertical coffin, a mile-high container packed with too many lives and not enough exits. It's layered like a rotten onion. Healthy onion on top, but the center is rotten to the core. Each level down gets rougher, hungrier, and meaner. You don't last long here unless you know how to move, how to think 3 turns ahead. Me? I'm a navigator. The fixer you call when you're stuck knee-deep in a problem and need someone to thread the needle without snapping it. I make impossible things happen. Or at least I used to. Now I've got a job I can't ignore. And it's got skin in the game. I know just who to call. My girl Echo and my boy Zane. A few seconds later, you get a call on the hollow.
Gonna answer it.
It's Danica.
Alright.
She says, "Good evening."
Good evening.
She says, "I'm expecting you at the office tomorrow. And bright and early, sharp," she said. She says, "Bright and early, 6 a.m. sharp. And we'll see how well you do on your first day."
Alright, I have everything ready to go, so I'll be there.
Good, good. And your character's name?
Lily Duncan.
That's correct. So she says, "Good. Miss Duncan, you remind me of someone. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad that you actually had the nerve and the balls to tell me how it was. Not many people have the courage to do that. You do remember you did that last game, right? And you rolled excellent.
Yeah.
And you told her how it was, and she just had to take it. Because you had such an amazing social role, everybody. And I was proud of my wife for that, because I don't think your social stats are all that great, are they?
No, my social is 5.
Right. And she just happened to roll amazingly, a crit. So, but anyways, she says, "Bright and early. I'll see you there." And then she hangs up the call.
Alright.
And you are currently, where are you currently? Do you want to leave off back at the bar and grill at Rachel's?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say you took the call at Rachel's. Are you going to step away from the group when you take the call?
Now I'll just take it with them there.
Okay. You do know a hollow shows the face of the character, unless you're doing it through your.
I'll probably do it through my neural.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, you can do that as well. So you can either use your hollow, which is on your index finger and thumb, and it pops up an image here, and it's like an electronic device that's in your palm. Everybody has it. It's like the future of a phone. It's like you just go whoop. And
I don't want to buy a phone if I have to have surgery.
No. It's not surgery.
It's something that you put on your hand.
Yes, it's just like you slide it on your hand.
Gotcha. Okay, that's a little different.
Right. But then you have people who have cybernetic eyes that can take calls, but you have a neural connection.
Yeah, I have a bio-neural processor.
Yes, you have a bio, so you can also take calls. That way. So nobody has to see the character or hear the character. Just
Right.
you hear it.
They just hear me suddenly start talking.
Talking, exactly.
They're like, oh, one
Right.
of those people.
Right. All right. So Rachel looks at you. She's got a mouthful of steak. If you remember, you guys aren't eating that cheap synthetic meat today.
Right.
She managed to get you guys a nice steak dinner, grilled steak, after the mission, and she's got a mouthful and she chews it up and she says, "So, important call?"
Yeah, my corporate job. I'm supposed to be starting there, and then I can get in and give y'all some more information.
She says, "Corporate, huh?" in air quotes.
Yeah.
And then she says, "You do know that I do not hire corporate shills. You aren't one of those, are you?
No, this is my undercover job.
So, you're a plant.
Yeah.
Good. Which company?"
Oh, the worst of the lot. It is
Neurumlink, Helix Medical,
Neurumlink,
Neurumlink.
isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, Neurumlink.
She says, okay. Danica, new CEO. Murdered the last one.
Oh, you know she did.
Yeah.
Right after she killed me.
Who are you?
I thought Rachel knew who I was.
Oh, does she know your Echo?
I think so.
Oh, maybe she does. It's been a while since
I
we
don't
played.
remember.
I can't remember. We'll say she does.
Yeah.
She'll say, yeah, I heard. I heard about you and your partner over here, Zane. But you're here now.
Yeah.
And
Danica is going down.
yeah, I heard Dakota Red Cloud pulled you guys out of there.
Yeah.
Got you guys in touch with the Vanguard.
Yeah. And that's how I became a Vanguard. Little resurrection helps.
Brings things into perspective, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yes, trust me, I've been there. I've been resurrected more times than I'd like to count, anyways.
Well, let's aim for no more.
She says, "Cheers to that."
Dull drink.
Ting! And Zane's over there just pegging out, man. He says, "Can I get another plate?" And she looks at him and says, she snaps her finger just at the cook in the back. She points at Zane, and the guy gives the nod, gives the thumbs up, and he goes to work. Brings him out another plate, and Zane goes to town again. He's like, "This is the best thing since sliced bread," he says.
Say, better.
All right, so we'll say you guys finish eating. What would you like to do after that?
I'm gonna assume we're all healed up from our last fights.
You are, yes, you're healed up. Yep.
Okay. And we got Neurelixirs.
Don't forget, you also have Sordo marks that you get to spend. Don't
I
forget
used
about
all
those.
my Sordo marks.
They start new every session.
Oh, okay. And how many do I have of those?
Depends on your. Let me see. Let me get the book. I can't remember. 1 second. Okay. Diversity tags.
I made the mistake of erasing them, and I shouldn't have.
It's okay. We'll find it. We got. We've been writing so much, everybody, in the book and the game. We're trying to complete it, and we don't got quite everything memorized just yet. We've been adding new rules, and don't forget that the system is modular. That's one thing to remember. So you can scrap what you don't like, keep what you like, Frankenstein it with another game. There's lots of good stuff in here. All right, so we got Sordo marks here. All characters begin with a Sordo mark level equal to 1/3 of their cognition level.
Cognition
And this is always going to be rounded up.
11, so 11 divided by 3.
So it'd be
And
4.
9 divided by 3 is 3.
3, so 4. Rounded up. Yeah.
4.
It says rounded down here, but that rule's changed.
Right.
In the new
We
book.
already changed that one up in the book.
Correct.
Yeah.
So everything in the book now is rounded up.
Yes.
Okay, so don't forget about your Sordo marks, which you get to get 4 free rerolls, but you cannot reroll criticals, failures,
Right.
So if you roll a 1 on either a tens die, skill die, or your attribute die, that is simply a failure. Critical failure. Alright, so back to it.
Oh, I've got a piece of cyberware that I salvaged from a drone.
Okay.
So I want to take that to a cyberware specialist.
Okay, are you wanting to socket it, or are you wanting to...
I want to see what it is.
Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the table here, and we're going to do a roll. Now, what exactly did you put for the cyberware there?
I just put salvaged piece from drone.
Salvage piece from drone. Okay, so...
I think that was, there were some drones attacking us, and we took them out, so I salvaged. I managed to roll well enough to salvage a piece.
Alright. So, high or low?
Low.
Nice, you rolled a 2.
Nice.
Okay, so... I'm going to give you a choice between cybernetic eye mods, auditory enhancement modifications, and those are they're level 1s. You're not going to be able to get any physical enhancements. You're going to have to earn those.
Let's look at auditory.
Okay, so for the auditory we have cybernetic audio implant. Replaces audio receptors with enhanced capabilities and filtering options. Here's a refined version with better flow and clarity. The player gains a +1 to awareness when eavesdropping on potential targets. However, noisy environments still pose a challenge, requiring a sound dampener to isolate specific sounds. Additionally, the player receives a resilience bonus against all forms of sonic attacks.
Alright. So that's what the pieces I got from the drone?
Yeah, so you got a cyber audio implant.
And I can get that implanted?
You can get that socketed, yes, but it's going to cost you.
Okay, how much will it cost me?
Let's go ahead and go back to Arco Prime. Since you've never... Okay, so Arco Prime. 1 second. That will be the city. Factions and powers. Okay. Oh, did I just see there? Here we go. Neurumlink Park, so it should be right here. Freehold. Alright, so you do know, actually, you've never been to the cyberware shop here. You don't have any cyberware, so you're going to have to figure it out. How would you like to figure out the location of a great cyberware shop?
Does Zane have any cyberware?
He does.
Be like, Zane, where'd you get your cyberware done?
He's like, oh, yeah, I go to one place, man, where all Vanguards go. Niles Underground Chop Shop. Does good work, good price. You know, not the cleanliest place, but he pumps you up with enough medication to you can sew a dead cat in you and you'd still heal from it.
Well, let's hope he doesn't do that.
Nah, he won't do that. Nah, but enough antibiotics in you, you'll be good.
All right, well, let's take this drone piece and take it there and get them to take a look at it.
Yeah, man, old Niles will fix you up. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick breakdown of Niles Underground Chop Shop. If you're in the market for cyberware, there's only one place to go. Chuck's Underground Chop Shop. While Bioware might be the hot trend these days, cyberware still has its loyal following. And the demand for skilled cybertechs never fades. When it comes to getting the job done...
Sorry, go ahead.
When it comes to getting the job done, you're looking for Niles, the Machine Zephyr. Niles isn't cheap. Cybertechs are a dying breed in the city. But once you've hit your milestone, a visit to Niles will have you walking out in better shape than ever. And here's a pro tip. Always slip old Niles a generous tip. Do that, and he might throw in a slick software upgrade to make make sure you're not running on version 1.0 anymore, if you catch my drift. Alright, so that's a little... I see here that I do have a little bit of a typo in the original print here, but I'll get that fixed, everyone. I must have been thinking or
trying to decide his
name, yeah. So it's definitely not Chuck's Underground Chop Shop. It is definitely Niles. All right, so Zane says, shall we take the Alicon workhorse?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you guys head out. You guys say your goodbyes to Rachel. You guys hop in the large Alicon all-terrain vehicle with 6 wheels, and you guys head down to the substrates from ground level 0. As the sunlight fades, as you go lower and lower, you pass through some checkpoints. Since you guys don't have any heat on you at this particular time, nobody's ever ID'd you, which you guys have been doing pretty good with that. There's no heat on you, so you are able to get through these checkpoints with no problem. You arrive at Niles' shop, and it looks kind of like a mechanic's garage.
All right.
And it's kind of got this whole neon light thing going with like the old neon lights with like the arrow pointing down, and it has like the open sign that flashes. It looks like an old garage, but it looks like he tried to spiff it up a little bit.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
To give it a little pizzazz. All right. Zane hops out, walks around. He says, "Mademoiselle." He opens the door.
I'm like,
He says, "Welcome to Niles," and he opens his arms wide open as he walks backwards and looking at you.
I'm gonna say, watch out for that hole back there.
He trips over the hole. Oh! All right, and you guys get to the front of the doors, and Zane kind of walks up to it and pushes it open with both arms like he owns the place. "Niles, I got you a new customer," he says. "I want you to meet my wonderful friend," he says. "What do you want me to call him?"
Lily.
"My wonderful friend Lily. She needs some work done. Show him what you got. See what he can work with."
All right, so I'll take him the drone piece and be like, I pulled this. I found this on a dead drone, hoping it was useful.
He says, "Let me see what you got."
So I'll hand him the piece.
He says, "Looks like standard audio enhancement technology can be incorporated into the human body. Of course, it's in its current state, it was designed to be the auditory system for that drone, but I can probably get it to work in you."
How much would you charge to put that in?
He says, "Well, for a job like that, you're not buying the actual unit from me, so I'll do the install for 500 crypto."
All right, I'm gonna fork over the 500.
All right, so
that
you
makes me 39.35.
He says, "Let's get cutting."
Look, I'm not gonna feel anything, right?
He says, "Nah, I've got anesthetics up the yin yang."
No dead cats, right?
You talked to Zane, didn't you?
He
No.
was really talking you up before we got here.
Nah, I'm not sewing dead cats in anyone. But if I did, you'd live.
Let's not test that.
He says, "All right, right this way. Hop in this chair.
All
Lean
right.
back." And he kind of adjusts the seat with the electronic adjustment. And then he breaks out his light. And he hovers it over you like a doctor's light, like a dentist light, but bigger.
Uh-huh.
He puts it over you. He puts on his gloves. And he's all he's got a bunch of cyberware. He's all cyberwared out.
Yeah.
He's got modular cyberware. He like replaces his arms. Click, click. Click, click. And he says, "All right, welcome to Niles." And he hits you with some anesthetic right in your neck. And he gets to work. He installs the auditory system into you. And then go ahead and write the benefits of it. Do you remember what I said?
I don't remember.
Okay, it's right here. I can't remember what I said either. Oh, it's right here. It's Bioware Susceptibles right here. Weapon systems. Books. Oh, here it should be on the next page. Here we go. So,
Auditory enhancement.
auditory audio implant, or cybernetic audio implant. So, player gains +1 to awareness.
Hold on just a minute. Cybernetic audio implant. +1 to awareness.
Yeah, so if you look on your sheet here, your awareness is going to be
Right here.
yes. So you're gonna get +1 to this, but keep your original number 2. So now you got a 5. And you also get, but this is when you're doing things like eavesdropping. But you remember this also comes with a negative. So noisy environments still pose a challenge. So if it's too noisy, it's going to require a modification. You'll have to get this later. It's called the auditory mod. It's a sound dampening mod, which dampens the noise and enhances what you want to hear. So it kind of acts as like a receptor where you can adjust what you don't want to hear, and then you can kind of pick out what you want to enhance. If that makes any sense.
The +1 to awareness, is that canceled out by noisy environments?
When it's super noisy, yeah.
Okay.
But if you're in like a pretty quiet room, or if you're like, say you're in like a hotel and you're trying to eavesdrop next door, and it sounds kind of muffled, you would be able to hear them. You'd get a +1 trying to understand what they're saying.
But if I'm in a big crowd and
you're trying to zero
in, I'm just gonna amplify everything.
You would need this. This is a
mod.
You would need a sound dampener mod. Yes.
Okay.
So you all set? All right. So Niles, he cracks his knuckles, and he says, "Voila! Shall we test it?"
Let's do it.
Zane, head to the back. Start talking. Close the door. Now, it's gonna take a while to adjust. It's gonna be now noisy, but don't worry. You'll be able to mute everything. You just can't mute specific things. He says you're going to need a modification called the sound dampener. Obviously, I don't have any at the moment. Come back at another time.
Okay.
I'll hook you up. Remember, you can get your sound dampener if you want on your next milestone. Which on your next milestone, you're going to get a bio or cyberware modification.
Right.
So basically, whenever you go to get cyberware done, if you don't have the milestone for it, he's gonna be out. But you can also gain cyberware, maybe bioware, as loot, like you did earlier.
Yeah.
If you roll really well on your loot.
Yeah.
So we'll continue on. Zane goes to the back. He closes the door, and he starts talking to himself like an idiot.
Poor Zane.
And he says, "Now, I need you to focus. Don't worry. I know you're a little out of it from the anesthetic, but just be in tune with your new cybernetic."
Okay.
And then after a few minutes, you start to focus, and then you start to enhance. You can begin to hear Zane in the back. And he's talking about, he's still talking about the dead cat being sewn into your chest. He's like, he's just saying something stupid.
Right.
But, yeah, so
I'll be like, Niles, tell Zane that you didn't do any surgery on my chest.
And he yells that back at him. He's like, "Zane, You know good and well I didn't do any surgery on her chest. And he comes out, he says, it's working! Gives you the thumbs up. But, yep, now you have your auditory cybernetic audio implant mod.
Awesome.
Zane says, you know where to go. He says, there are some other shops around the city. True, they probably do just as good as work as I do. But you ain't gonna find the price like they do here.
Right.
But in a pinch, I understand if you want to go somewhere up top. But Vanguard's come here.
Well, if Zane recommends you, I have no reason to go anywhere else.
He says, good. He says, alright, is there anything else I can help you guys with today? Zane, you want any work done? Zane says, I'll be back later.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head back to my little habitat.
Zane also is upgrading as well. So Zane gets a +1 to, since Zane is your partner and kind of like your underling. Well, he's not really your underling, but he's
my partner in crime.
Well, the way I'm playing this game is I'm letting you kind of control Zane since this is only a 2-man campaign. Mm-hmm. Of course, he's going to have his own mind, and he's going to, and luck rolls are going to have to be made to get him to do certain things that may be against his form of thought or his thought process or his morality, his morals.
Yeah.
But for the most part, as long as you're doing something that follows his particular code of the Vanguard, he'll help you with it.
Right.
So, looking at Zane's character sheet, he gets a +1 to his skills. Which one would you like him to get a +1? He's good physically. He's got 7s. He's good survival. He's a very physical kind of individual. Not so much.
Well, I think maybe one of the physical ones. And if we don't do one of those, maybe awareness.
Oh no, I forgot. Zane. I forgot he had to. I forgot. These are supposed to be 6s because remember we changed it.
Yeah.
Right. So Zane actually has 6 in each of these. 6 and 6, and these are supposed to be 5s. So these are 5s. I forgot we are playing an intermediate game, which makes it more difficult. And these are 4s. And these are 3s. And this is a 4. And this is a 3. Alright, so which one would you like for Zane?
I'm leaning towards one of the physical or the combat.
Okay. Anyone in particular?
Where'd that? No for physical, yes for combat. Physical.
Alright, good flip of the coin. Alright, so he is definitely more physically capable now. Okay. So
You probably want to change his attributes too.
Oh, and I need to put his original starting point too. 6. Oh, he earned he didn't earn an attribute. Oh yeah, these are
but
supposed
you need
to be
to make him intermediate.
Yeah, so this should be 12. This should be 6.
I thought it was -3.
-2.
-2?
Yeah.
Oh, mine are all -3.
Or wait a minute, is that? Hold on, let me see here. Maybe you're right. I'm trying to remember here. Let's go back to creating the character. Sort of marks, loadouts, optional gear. Building a character. Okay. So it's like a score of 10. You got is yours 10?
No. I've got 5, 7, 9, and 11.
No, I'm sorry. It should have been 10, 8, 6, and 4. No, that's too low.
Okay. So 10.
Yes.
8. 6.
So 10, 8 or 8 or no 8.
Is the top one 12, right?
8. Top 10, 8, 6, 4. 10, 8, 6, and 4. Or no, actually, it would be more influence. 6 and 4. There we go. Oh, you don't want to use pencil? So you don't mess up your sheet?
I had already done it in ink.
Okay.
Too late now.
Yep, I think we're all set now, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got
I
that.
have the pencil back.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
All right, so you are all set now with your new cyberware. Of course, you're still healing.
Mm-hmm.
So you did take a little bit of damage. So go ahead and take 2 damage off or you take 2 damage to your character.
Okay.
But of course, you have something called Synometry that you can heal yourself with if you need to.
Yes. Well, right now I'm going to head to my my little habitation.
Your hat pod?
My hab pod, yeah.
All right. So Zane comes out. He says, "Where to now?"
So yeah, I think it's time to get a good night's sleep.
All right, Lily. He says, "All right, we're out of here. Niles, you have a good one." You guys head out the door, and he opens up the door for you. You hop in, and of course you book it. Right now you're pretty low in the substrates. He takes you up some, a few levels because you're not quite that low, and he gets you back to your habitation building. And he says, he holds out his hand. He goes, "Vanguards for life." And
Amen, brother.
you guys clasp hands, the old warrior clasp, and then you're out of there.
Yeah.
All right.
I head into my hab pod.
All right. Anything you'd like to do before you end your night?
Let's do a flesh healing.
All right. So there are new rules, remember, regarding healing. So you will heal overnight as well. You will heal some. Depends on your resilience level, though.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your resilience level at?
8.
Okay. So with a full night's 8 hours of sleep at least, you will heal up to 1/4 of your resilience level.
Okay.
So what's your resilience? 8?
8.
Okay, so you will heal 2. So just
So
sleep. Yeah.
That'll heal me completely.
Yeah, that'll heal 2 just from sleep.
Okay. Then I'll just sleep.
Sounds good. All right, so you get some rest. You wake up. You're feeling a bit better. Your ears are mended.
No more ringing.
No more ringing in your ears.
Yeah.
And it's bright and early. It is 4 a.m. You have 2 hours before you have to be at work. What are you wearing? What would you like to wear? Are you gonna get shower? Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shower and put on my corporate suit.
All right.
Which gives me +2 to my armor.
Yes, it does.
And +1 D10 on social rolls.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. So you look in the mirror, and it's like the mirror is reflective, but kind of like in Cyberpunk universe, the actual game, how it kind of you can make it where it's not reflective, and you can make so it kind of does that, and you kind of pop your collar in the mirror, and you look nice.
Yeah, very professional.
Very professional. Do you wear any type of perfume?
Probably. It's probably kind of expected.
Okay, now since this is our first time really playtesting this game. I mean, this is our first playtest game. I'm just gonna give some information. So I'm the type of DM or GM who's gonna be very detailed about certain things. So remember, if you start to do certain things that Echo would do, she may start to catch on.
Right.
So you might want to remember that.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like it's probably expected, like if you're going to a big office, to have some sort of perfume on or something.
Okay.
Not individual.
Okay.
Just get like a standard.
But it's not going to be like a specific scent that you used to use in the past
no,
or something.
Just a basic perfume kind of thing.
Something different.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do a couple sprints on your wrists, and you're out the door.
Yes.
Are you taking the lemon to your bike?
Yes.
All right. You taking a helmet?
Yeah.
All right. So you hop on your bike, you pop your helmet on, you rev it up, running off some nice biofuel,
Absolutely.
and you're off to work. And you're going to the upper echelons with Neurumlink. So you've hit the big time again. You get to the office. You take the elevator up after you park your car in the Neurumlink center garage, which actually takes your vehicle and loads it into its own bay to kind of help with parking. So the vehicles are stacked in these little garages.
Yeah.
You know, this machine like takes a ticket and puts it where it needs to go. And you get to the upper echelons of the Neurumlink Tower. You walk in, it's bright, and all you get is just an influx of memories from this place. The smell, the sight of it. How does that make you feel when you walk through the doors?
Angry.
Angry. Instant anger.
Yeah. Mariah has a little bit of an anger issue problem.
Okay. Fair enough. If somebody throws you from a 130-foot floor building, I'd be angry too.
Right.
All right, so you're walking through these halls. You have determination, and you already know where her office is and everything. Do you go directly to it, or do you do something else?
I'm gonna. I think I know because my cover would know, because I think I already came and did an interview there, I believe.
No, have you done the interview yet?
Yeah, I think I did.
You did, okay.
Because then she sent me on the mission to find out who the betrayer was or something.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I got him to leave the city and go join the Vanguards.
Right. You also got him to become a little personal hacker for you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so...
Or no, you got him to help to give you access to his server.
Yes.
So you can upload. You guys are friends now.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, he's my friend.
Yeah. And he's now staying with the Vanguard.
Yes.
Yes.
So it wouldn't be strange for me to know where her office is now.
Yes,
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
So I will head up to her office.
All right.
To report in to start the day.
All right. So you head up to the office, and at the front of her door is that same Middle Eastern gentleman who kicked you off the building.
All right.
He kind of eyeballs you. Welcome.
I say, I am Lily Duncan, ready for work.
She's been waiting for you.
Okay.
Right this way. And he walks over, he opens the door, and he follows back behind you, right by you, watching your every move, every step. And you know that this gentleman is a trained killer beyond you and probably Zane's strength level.
Yeah.
He is the epitome of the ultimate killer. And he is right next to you, behind your shoulder, watching your every move.
I'm gonna eyeball him, but I'm not gonna say.
He doesn't look
anything
at
to
you. He's just he's looking at you, but peripherally.
Yeah, he's kind of like the whole room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you walk in, and Danica looks over at him and says, "Take a seat." And he says, "Saphir, it's okay. Just relax." She's good. He says, "You got the command." You take a seat?
Yes, so I'll go ahead and sit down.
She'll say, "Welcome to Neurumlink, and you did excellent on your first mission, your first job with us."
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm glad that you think so. And then she says, so we have a bit of a problem, and of course I would put Saphir on it, but I figure this could be a good start for you. There has been one of my young executives, junior executives, was murdered last night. And, of course, we would like someone who is someone new on this one. Someone that doesn't really have skin in the game here at Neurumlink. You have no reason to lie, necessarily. Or to hide anything from me. You're a fresh face. And I think you would do well on this. She says, take a seat. Or she puts on the TV, like this little projection TV thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a project, it's like a, what do you call that, a hologram type thing. And it brings up the crime scene. And it's got like, it's taped off with holographic tape, holographic caution tape, and you see like the individual who's dead in their bed. His junior executive, she says his name is Marcus. Actually, let's go ahead and roll for that. How about that? Let's use some tables, shall we?
All right.
Let's see here. So, we get to use our wonderful tables, everybody. So remember, with the book, you'll get some magnificent tables at the end of the book. And we also got a conditions chart as well. So you get to roll for conditions as you start to drop resilience levels. So that's another cool thing about it. So I need a D66 for this. So we need 2D6. And let's roll. 10's die is blue. 1 die is green.
All right. 44?
44. Marcus. I said that's crazy, right? Are you kidding me?
Good job.
All right, we're going to go ahead and give him a surname now. Marcus. 62? Oh, no, 26. Right? Yeah,
26.
26. 26. Grimm.
Marcus Grimm.
Marcus Grimm. Now let's give him an alias, too. 42. Grit. Marcus the Grit Grimm. She says his name is Marcus Grimm. He goes by Grit because the man had some grit, which is why I would really like someone to look into this. I want to know what he was into. I want to know why this happened. Of course, the cops, you know, they're paid off by different companies. I should know because we also pay them off as well. And I want to know if there's anything hidden, if there's some hidden agenda, what the play is, if this is another corporation, if this is a Vanguard strike. I need to know everything.
Okay.
She says, don't worry, you have access to his apartment. I paid off the officers there. Of course, they will be there when you get there. But
what about any projects he was working on? Do I have access to those?
She looks over at Zamir. So Zamir and says, he shakes his head. He says, we'll have to, he says, Samir, I will give her access, but you will need to be with Samir the entire time.
Okay.
He says, I'm sorry, I don't know you well enough to leave you with that type of information. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to connect using your Neurumlink socket.
Okay. So, controlled access.
Yep, controlled access.
2 projects. What was his name? Saphir?
Saphir. Or sorry, Samir.
Samir?
Samir. Actually, Saphir does sound better. Yeah, let's say Saphir. That's cool.
Saphir.
He's a tall gentleman, great shape, slick back, black hair, dark skin, Middle Eastern, and very pronounced, well-trimmed beard, and a tactical outfit. You can tell that he's military, corporate military,
Right.
yeah. And he says, "So, what would you like to do first?"
Well, let's check out his apartment.
He says, "That you can do on your own."
I will go do that, and then I'll come back and go through his project files with you.
Indeed. Come get me and I will accompany you.
Alright. Thank you, Saphir.
Of course. And then as you get up and walk out of the door?
Yeah.
As you get up, the door opens. Creaks open. You hear footsteps. And these footsteps sound so familiar. This hollow sound that you're so used to. This individual is coming around the back. And you're facing Danica. Danica looks up with a big smile. And she says, "Ah, Echo." And she turns the corner. And you see someone wearing your face. And she takes a stack of documents from her. And she gives you a look. And somehow there's a connection that you guys feel, some type of ripple effect that takes place. And you're not sure what. You know, but she doesn't. But you know. Oh, this sneaky Danica. Somehow, some way, she may have somehow secured a copy of your backup.
That sneaky dog.
And she has another Echo. You have a doppelganger. And she sounds just like you. But just, you can only guess, maybe rebooted from someone older or from the beginning.
Yeah, before I found out that information, she didn't want me to know and killed me for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she looks at you and she says, "Who do I have the pleasure?"
Lily Duncan.
"Pleasure to meet you, Lily. Sounds just like you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm doing my best not to show my hostility.
Give me a roll. See how well you hold your composure. So give me a social and influence roll.
Alright, so influence.
It's gonna be a single hazard level. First roll of the game. So your hazard level is going to bring the difficulty up by 2.
So I get +1 for my corpo suit.
Suits, you do.
I don't think persuasion helps me here.
So you're gonna get a -1 because of the hazard level, and a -2.
Okay. So I did not get
Your attribute.
influence. I did not get attribute.
Okay.
Ooh, and I got a botch.
Ooh.
A 4. So the 4 would have been a success, but the 10 is not.
Right. So it's still kind of a semi-botch.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose your composure for a minute, and sweat beads begin to form around your forehead, and you get a little nervous as you talk. What do you say to her when she asks you this? And you gotta kind of be nervous about it.
I kind of stutter a little bit. I'm like, Lily Duncan.
I'll say no. Actually, I'm gonna say you say Lily, and then you're gonna say the wrong last name. You're gonna say like Lily Dunnan or something. Lily Dunnan. You're just like so nervous. You're like Lily Dunnan, and they look at you. Dunnan. Saphir looks at you. And then you're like, oh, I mean Duncan.
Duncan. Sorry,
But they,
slip of the tongue.
she says, Lily. She says, that's strange. She kind of. It's Duncan, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is Duncan. Yes.
But you do know that they have a little bit of a fishy sense about you now. But they don't say anything. But just know that that could have repercussions in the future.
Yes. Like, apologies. You look like someone I used to know.
I'm not gonna make you roll on that one. I'll let you go with that. Oh. So she says, I get that a lot. She says, all right, well, I'll take the paperwork and I'll get right to it, Danica. And she walks out the door. She makes a left, just like you used to make a left. Walks just like you, talks just like you, heads down the same direction just like you that she does every morning. And you probably know 100% that she's going right to the office she used to go to the left and right down a couple rows down from Danica. And she says, okay. Is there anything else you need from me? Danica says.
No. I think I'm good to go start this investigation.
All right. I look forward to your progress. You can check in with Saphir and he will check in with me.
All right. Thank you.
She says, of course. Have a good day.
So I will leave and head towards the apartment.
Okay.
And on my way, I'm going to call Zane and tell him about the doppelganger.
All right. Zane pops up on the hollow. What's going on?
Say, they got a copy of me.
What do you mean?
Danica, she's got an older version of me.
At Neurumlink?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
No, it's in my old skin and everything.
Wow. The nerve.
You better watch out. They might have one of you, too.
He says, do they... Is it exactly like you? Exactly?
Yes. Same office and everything.
Probably at the same apartment.
Probably.
Is she at the apartment right now?
No, she's at the office.
We'll have to look into that.
We should bug the place.
I like that.
Maybe we can turn her over to our side.
I like that too. Something to look into.
Yes.
She says, keep me posted. And we'll put our money together and perhaps I can hook up with some experts in the electronic industry I know. Might be able to get us some microphones and some gear like that. We can become a couple of spies, he says.
Absolutely.
It ain't gonna be cheap though. But I'm willing to put in my lot.
I will too. I can't have no copy of me running around on the opposite side.
He says, oh yeah, just so you know, I think I have bio shells in here. It should be on the next page here. So, did I invent bio shells by this time? Yes, exoshells. Sorry, exoshells. So, you once started with your natural body, of course, called the natural vessel.
Mm-hmm.
What's running around currently is called a proxy shell. So it's whenever an identical copy has been made of you. It's illegal, completely illegal in all of Prosperon. It's outlawed. You can't have two of your copies running around. So Danica basically, well, she didn't technically break the law because you're no longer here, air quotes.
Yeah. Since I'm technically dead.
Correct. Yes.
So she might actually have the legal copy. I might be the illegal version.
You never know. But yeah, so you talk with Zane. You have a proxy copy running around, and yeah, and he agrees with you. He says, I'm willing to go the distance on this one.
All right. So I will head to this Marcus Grimm's apartment.
Okay.
and just stroll right in.
Destroy it?
No, just stroll right in.
Oh, just all right. So you get there. I forgot to tell you, Danica also gives you a badge.
Okay.
A Neurumlink badge. You get there. She tells you. She gives you all the information you need. It's all sent to your to your upload.
Mm-hmm.
And you get up to the floor that you're going to, which this was a junior executive, so he's pretty high up there.
Yeah.
And you get to his penthouse, and you just walk in like you own the place.
Yeah.
All right, so you walk up to the doors, the big 2 bay doors, and you push them wide open, and you walk in. Go ahead and give me a influence roll and social roll. What would you like to say as you walk in with these beat cops in here and detectives? You get a +1. No hazard level. 0 hazard.
Do I get +1 for persuasion?
You can. I'll give you that. Depends on what you say, but if you're trying to persuade them to do something, yeah.
7 for influence is not a success. Ooh. I totally botched completely.
Oh man, you rolled a 2 10s?
2 10s and a 7 for social.
Alright, what are you saying?
So I'm gonna be like, alright, what do we know?
Who are you?
I sit by Danica.
She sends a newbie. I can't believe it. You know, these got these high-ranking Neurumlink and Helix Medical and all these other executives, and they can't send somebody correct to do the job. No. You're going to have to wait outside. We'll let you know when we're done, and then you can come in.
Hey, I got the badge here. Not my fault. Danica doesn't know what she's doing.
He takes the badge, chucks it out the door.
I'm gonna punch him.
That'd be positive.
Alright.
Kathy. Sorry about that, guys. We had some company come in. My mother-in-law stopped by, so we'll continue on in just a moment. We're getting some laundry put in for her. She's using the dryer. Just a moment, and we'll continue the game. And here's Deb, so we can continue.
Alright, I'm not really gonna punch him, but...
Okay, so you decide not to punch him.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be beneficial.
Alright, so he's very adamant about... Yeah, sorry, with the botch.
Yeah.
With the double botch. Yeah, you feel compelled to go outside and wait.
Okay.
Meaning I kind of take control of your character at this point.
Yeah. So I'll huff and I'm like, fine.
All right.
I'll go outside.
All right. So you go out and you tap your foot and you're a little angry. But after about an hour and a half, he says, "All right, newbie, you're up. Don't go messing anything up. You know, detectives are still in here, but our job's done." You go in, the body's still on the bed.
Alright, so I'll do an awareness roll.
Alright, that's good. Alright, so go ahead and give me your cognition awareness. And what are you searching for? Clues?
Yes, I'm searching around the body to see if it says how he died.
Okay.
So, cognition, I rolled a 10 as a success.
Nice.
A 9 for awareness is not a success, but the 10 is.
All right, that is the greater success. So so you pop on your gloves. You take some gloves from the detectives, and you start to go around the murder scene. And you look at the gentleman, Mr. Grimm, and he's got several bullet wounds, energy wounds from some type of energy weapon in his upper chest area, and they're center mass. It looks like professionally done. Like this is somebody was able to get in here while he was sleeping, didn't make a sound. So you're guessing somebody was either extremely lucky or somebody knows what they're doing.
Probably know what they're doing.
Put 2 energy rounds in his chest, and left no trace of evidence really.
Does he have a computer or a upload link in his apartment?
High or low?
High.
High. Yeah. So he does have a neural connection here, and there is a neural connection and a type of computer, very high tier computer as well.
All right, I want to
a quantum computer. Actually.
I want to connect to the computer.
All right. So go ahead and give me your cognition and technology roll.
And then I get 1 for system bypass.
Yep.
So 4 for cognition is a success.
Nice.
2 and 7. 7 is not quite, but 2 definitely is.
All right. So not quite flair. You didn't get any flair with that, but you did get an attribute success, which is good. And you jack in to the port. You click it into your neural port, and then you enter the neural net. So everybody, the neural net, there are 2 types of net in this universe. In Prosperon, you have the Neurumnet, which is kind of like similar to a brain dance in Cyberpunk. If you've ever played the Cyberpunk 2077 game, similar to that, you actually enter into like a VR realm. And then you have what is called the legacy net, which is the older net that was used in the past, but certain things still utilize the legacy net, like certain security drones still use the old net. Some of the lower corporations who aren't transferring billions in funds each and every day use the slower legacy net. The security is not as good, but technically it kind of is because it's obscurity. It's obscure. Since nobody uses it anymore, it's secure. It's secure because nobody makes viruses or anything like that for it.
Right.
But technically, the neural net is definitely harder to crack, though. So you enter into a white, clear, or a white room, and you're now in the neural net.
Okay. And then I can use my digital data extraction to pull out data?
You can. Yep.
Okay.
Hazard level 1.
Well, that's a 3, so that's a definite success.
That's a success.
8 and 9 are not, but I got the attribute.
All right. So you start to physically, or not physically, but your consciousness, basically, you start to thumb through the files in this white room, and it's kind of done in like you can literally pull them from thin air. It feels like digitally, and you come across some of his dealings. You've seen that he's actually got dealings with the Vanguard. He's done some. He's made money off the Vanguard on the back end, selling products to the enemy, which is kind of strange because but he did it in a way to where he was off the books, and the Vanguard didn't know he was a corporate agent. So he's selling to the enemy, posing as
a Vanguard.
No, not a Vanguard, just a nobody.
A nobody. Okay.
Yeah. because he knows that the Vanguard are trying to get any type of edge on the corporations, and he knows they're willing to pay top dollar for it. So he was pretty much selling corporate trade secrets.
So he was selling corporate trade secrets to the Vanguard?
Yes. So technically, this guy was an ally, in a way. And this is all you. You're the only one that can see this. Everybody is locked out of here. You're in a neural connection, so only you see this.
I want to download the files and delete them from his computer.
All right. So, and that was your data extraction role, right?
Yes.
So you do successfully download that file with all the Vanguard dealings. And it stores right into your uplink in your brain. Your neural net port.
Right. So from his computer, they're gone.
And you delete them?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't want somebody else to find the same information.
Right. You also find information about a particular individual who goes by, let's give it a name. Let's see. Actually, this is just going to be an alias. So let's go ahead and roll for an alias. Because I want to get used to using these tables because I want to see how useful, I want to see how people can see how useful they can be.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to utilize tables for a lot of the game, which is why I didn't prepare a whole bunch of storyline and things like that. I just want to kind of see how it unfolds. So we're going to roll a D66 here. And that is a 6. And that is a 6. 66. Raze. Alias. That just goes by Raze. R-A-Z-E.
Okay.
And under that file for Raze, it talks about this individual working for Neurumlink, and it also talks about the wet work that they do for the company. And you know what wet work means: assassinations, things like that. You're not sure why this file is in there, but it's there.
Alright. I'm gonna download that file as well.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna delete all of it, just parts of it from his computer.
Okay, that sounds good.
So just enough so like people see that maybe that's why he was killed.
Gotcha. Just got in too deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'll get out of the computer.
Okay.
And you said there's no other clues or anything we found in his apartment?
Yeah, no, you got the energy, you've seen the energy weapon. You can maybe make another roll to determine exactly what type of weapon it was.
Okay.
But it's going to be a hazard level of 2. It's going to be a little bit harder to determine that because there are a few different energy weapons that could do something like this.
Let's see, 16 is not a success. 5 is not either.
Okay, so unfortunately...
I don't botch, but I don't succeed.
Yeah,
either.
you don't succeed. You're not able to determine exactly the type of weapon. But the police are looking at you go around the apartment, connect to the Neuralink, hack to the computer. They're impressed with you. They're like, man, our hacker's been trying to get to that neural net connection for the last 24 hours. You do it in 5 minutes?
Hey, you need better help.
Yes, not such a newbie. He says, all right, I take it back. You do good work. Well done.
I'm going to share with them some of the information I found about Raze.
Okay.
Be like, this is what I found. It looks like maybe he was looking into this assassin figure and found out something he shouldn't know.
Alright, so they start to type into their holopad. And they put all the information in, and they say anything else.
Fortunately, that was all I was able to find.
All right. So we'll look into that. You said Rays. You got a actual name or just an alias?
Just the alias.
All right. Rays it is. We'll take this down to the precinct, and we'll be in touch. Let your handler know that we'll leave this in your court. We know how this works. He says, trust me, I've been in this business long enough to know that these corporations got control of everything.
Yeah.
Have a good day. And then they walk out. And then, of course, they bag the body, take it out with them.
Yeah. All right. I will upload this information for about Ray's and the dealings with the Vanguard to the, I guess, a Vanguard server.
Oh, did you want to go to? Oh, yeah, you can. You want to upload that back to General Chow or Commander Chow?
Yes.
Zhao.
Yeah. I'll send that to him.
All right, so you'll send that directly to Commander Zhao. All right. Do you want to use the towers right here in this facility? Or are you gonna wait till you get back to a secure connection?
Probably go to a secure connection.
Okay, so you hold on to it for now, but that's ultimately what you want to do with the information.
Yes.
All right. Where do you go from here?
I want to go find a secure connection.
All right. Well, you do know that you have a neural connection back at your place.
So I'll go back to my habitat.
All right. So you go back to your hab pod. You hop in. You connect to your. You correct to the Neurumlinks, or not Neurumlink. You connect to the neural net connection, and then you upload the information to General Zhao. After about 5 minutes, you get a call on the holo.
All right. Is it General Zhao?
It is.
All right.
He says, I see. You're doing good work there, Echo. He says, we've been going through this information. This is good stuff. He says, you getting any closer to the connection with the kids?
I'm still working on that. I'm getting closer to... I'm trying to get more into Danica's good graces.
He says, I understand. You got to work an angle. He says, well, keep up the good work.
I'm supposed to be investigating this murder for her.
He says, well, whatever you got to do. We just want to make sure that we secure the assets, get them somewhere safe. These are a group of very talented kids, and we want them to be raised in good homes. We don't need a bunch of syntax killers out on the loose in the next 10 to 15 years when they get older.
No, and I will tell him about my doppelganger.
He says, are you kidding me? She made another copy of you?
Apparently. Zane and I have talked and we have some thoughts. I'm gonna bug her apartment and maybe work on getting her to join the Vanguard.
He says, I'm gonna look further into this for you. He says, over and out. I'll get back to you when I find anything out.
Okay.
Alright, then he severs the connection.
Okay. So then I will head back to the Neurumlink.
Okay. On your way back to Neurumlink, on your Lamineer Astrobike, you get a call. You get a call through your holo, but obviously you're driving your bike, so you have to answer through your neural net port.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get a call that comes through, and it's Rachel Rohan from Rachel's Bar and Grill.
All right.
And she says, I'm sorry to call you like this. She says, there's not very many Vanguard members I trust with something of this magnitude who might be able to approach this with the caution that needs to be presented in this particular mission. She says, this one's personal, though. This one's for me. And then I will go over what she says. Let me grab documentation here. I got it written down. She says, I know that you are pretty much a plant at Neurumlink. And I know you're probably on a mission currently for the company to do whatever it is you're trying to do. But she says, I got a problem. And it has to do with my goddaughter, Emil.
What's her name?
Emil.
Emil.
She says she was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. And unfortunately, we just don't have the money to grow her the new body and to upload her through Helix Medical at this particular time. But there is a possible way to cure her that would be a cheaper route for now, until we can afford to have something grown for her. But it's going to have to be done the hard way.
Okay.
She says, we need two things done. Temporary, there's a hypno pin with medication in it that can sustain her for a few more months. We at least need to get that, just so we can figure out what we're going to do, our next steps. And she says, ultimately, there's one doctor in all of Arco Prime that works under Helix Medical that is trained with aiding and curing this type of cancer, and he's an expert in the field. And well, let's just say we need you to acquire him for the job, if you get my drift.
A little kidnapping here and there. Gotcha.
We're not gonna kill him.
Of course not. Doctor's no good dead.
Right. And when he's done with the job, we'll make sure he gets to where he's going, or where he needs to go afterward. But Helix Medical has him under lock and key.
Alright.
So this is something you probably don't want to keep quiet.
And what's this doctor's name?
Let's give him a name. Let's roll for a name. Let's see here. Alright. D66. 12. Malik. 23.
Malik
Callan. We're not gonna give him an alias.
Okay.
He's a doctor. He's not one of those shady types that probably have an alias.
Right. No, he's just straight up doctor.
He's just a doctor.
Alright. Mr. Skin may be able to get us in contact with him.
Ooh. You know Mr. Skin personally?
Yes.
That's a good route. You should use that to your advantage.
Do my best.
She says, this pay is coming directly from me. I will make sure you get paid well. She says, quote me something. Now this is a situation where the way that this game is played is you understand that she's kind of in a desperate situation.
Yeah.
You can take advantage of that.
Yes.
And that's how this game is supposed to be. Or you can be
But
fair.
Rachel's my friend.
Okay.
She's the one that hires us for different jobs, so we definitely don't
want to
want to
stay in
get
good graces.
Yeah, we don't want to get in bad with her.
Bite the hand that feeds you.
Right, don't want
They
that.
quit feeding you.
Yeah. All right. I'll say, well, let's just leave price off right now. We can always come back to that once we get the job done.
She says, I will make sure that you are well compensated. And if the compensation isn't 100% crypto, I can make something else happen. I have access to other means of payment that you may be interested in, that we can talk about.
Yeah, we'll keep that maybe just as a favor owed at the time.
But she says this is something that's a very time-sensitive situation. Now, I understand that some things may have to go on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry if this is going to put a damper on your current dealings with Danica. I know you're trying to stay in her good graces too. Why you're trying to get close to her, I'm not sure, and it's none of my business.
Well, you may end up paying me back by helping me with Danica, but we'll just see what comes up.
She says, she says, I like the barter system. We can work with that, she says.
Yeah.
She says, you have some type of excuse that you're able to give Danica to pull you off this mission for a bit?
Well, it's an investigation mission. I can just tell her I'm still investigating.
An investigation mission?
Yeah.
What are you investigating, if you don't mind me asking?
Have you heard of Marcus Grimm?
She, you hear her go quiet for a minute. She says, Marcus Grimm. Ah, junior executive, Neurumlink? I've never heard of him, but I'm looking him up now. What about him?
He was killed.
He's dead?
He is dead.
Well, that definitely has not hit the news yet, because that would be all over media.
Yes. Someone got into his apartment, shot him twice in the chest. Apologies, everyone. We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, we do apologize. Our mic stopped recording for whatever reason. I guess I got to keep a closer eye on that from here. But anyways, we're going to start off. We lost about 18-20 minutes or so of the video. So we're going to start off where we left off, and that is with Echo going to Rachel's ball.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, Rachel and Echo were talking on the phone about the different missions, and the one was about Marcus Grimm being murdered in his apartment, and the possibility of getting surveillance equipment, which Rachel agreed to, and then was calling Zane, and Zane was going to meet us at the bar. We got to the bar. Rachel pulled out a big suitcase full of surveillance equipment, but she did say if it was possible she would want it back when we were done with it. So Zane arrived, went through the plan with him, so we were going to Echo 2's apartment.
That's correct. Which is Echo's doppelganger, or copy.
Yes. So after we were going to go there, put all the surveillance equipment up there, and then after that we were going to go to Neurumlink, to the meeting room where we'd be going over the projects that Mr. Marcus Grimm had been going through,
right,
and put surveillance in that room. And then we were going to go see Mr. Skinman.
Right. And
so,
on top of that, we're currently doing a section at the doppelganger's apartment building.
yes.
So Echo was successfully, or Deb's character was successfully able to sneak into the facility, or sneak into the apartment complex. Even though she was caught initially, Zane was able to dispatch the security officer And then, of course, Echo, or Deb's character, was able to put him down. She didn't kill him, but she did knock him out. And then they put him in a closet, and now they're about to head up to the apartment to bug it.
Yes.
So we're going to start off from there. And thank you guys for your patience. We appreciate that, and we are sorry that the recording messed up. But anyways, we're going to continue from there. So, Deb, you succeeded on your last roll for your a successful sneak.
Yes.
And did you get any flair on that?
No.
Just your attribute?
Yeah, just the attribute was a success.
Okay, so
the skills were both
failures, but no botches.
Yeah, no botches.
All right, so you successfully get to the elevator, the sky elevator. It takes you up to the middle of the building. You're not on the top echelon, but you know where your old apartment was.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a lot better than your old hat pod.
Yes, definitely.
But you get to your apartment and you walk up to it, and you know that it's a biometric scanner that scans your eyes and your thumbprint.
So I'm going to try to bypass that with I'm going to do a Synometry roll first.
Okay.
I'm going to do a focus boost.
Okay.
And that will give me +1 to my cognition.
Okay.
So 5 is a success.
Nice.
9 and 10, that's a botch. Yeah. On my skills.
Okay, so your attribute is 2 successes, technically 2, so this takes away this.
Okay.
So it's just a failure.
Just a failure.
Yeah, so you didn't botch. So you didn't cause a syntax bleed.
So I wasn't able to add +1 to my mind, which is what I was trying to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
But I can still now do my technical roll to try to hack into the door.
Correct. Hazard level 1. You rolled a 1.
I did.
Nice.
10 is a success.
And a 1.
A 1 and a 3.
That's a success too.
Actually, the 10, since it's hazard level 1, that's not a success. But
this counts as this though.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a semi-crit.
Okay.
So, and this is a success too, right?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So, so you successfully are able to you utilize your hollow, and you tap into the biometric scanner. You hack it, and you are in like Flynn with your hacking tools.
Nice.
And the door slides open. Walk in, it looks decorated just like you had it when you were here.
I'm gonna be like grumbling under my breath, be like, man, she gets to enjoy all of this. And
right.
I just barely got this apartment before they killed me.
It looks just like
grumbling,
you.
yeah.
But you are in like Flynn, and you know that you know your old habits. You know that on tonight. You go out, you have a few drinks,
Yeah.
You know your routine.
Yeah.
But I am going to give you a luck die because anything can throw that routine off. So high or low?
Low.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
All right. So as of right now, nothing unexpected. You're not expecting it. So.
Be like, all right, let's work quickly in case Echo 2 is tired and wants to come straight home.
All right, so give me some technical rolls. Give me 2 technical rolls. You only have to succeed on 1.
15, 8, and 8. That's not a success.
All right, go ahead and give me 1 more.
18, 6 is a success, and a 2 is a success.
All right, that's that. Then those 2 successes count as a full success.
Nice.
So so you are able to successfully set up the surveillance equipment in each and every room. You got a couple cameras. You got some of the smaller microphones that plant into certain certain things in the room. They blend in, and so
teddy bear cannon.
Right. So you bug the place real good.
Yeah.
And Zane's is looking at your work, and you're all fast, and he's like, well done.
Yeah, I'm like, these are the places I wouldn't think to look normally.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah.
All right, and what would you like to do next?
So we'll make sure that we didn't mess up anything. Everything's still in its place.
Okay.
And then we will leave.
exit the way you came in?
Yeah.
All right, so you exit the way you came in, and as you guys are walking out the door, give me another sneak roll. Zane.
I was failure.
Zane plus 2. Oh no, he got a 2. He semi-succeeds.
Okay.
So he kind of, I mean, it's success, but he has a little bit of a downfall. And of course, are you wanting him to lead or are you leading?
We'll let him lead.
Okay.
My shoes are squeaking again.
All right.
I got a 15 and 2 7s.
All right. So high or low?
High.
Ooh, 5.
Oh.
All right. So as you guys are going down, Zane is not making any noise, but he just happens to catch some bad luck, and there's a guard that's helping that other guard up and bringing him to that same T section that you came to. Since you were behind Zane, you made that little bit of a squeak as you were coming. They both turn and look at you, and instantly, the one that's hurt though, he can't really do much. He's kind of bent over. He just points at you, says, "Get him!" And then this guy pulls out his shot pistol, and it's initiative.
So he's helping him out of the closet. And
He brings him out to the hallway.
yeah.
He's hunched over. He's hurt, but he's unconscious. And then they see you, and then the hurt one points at them and says, "That was them! Get him!"
Okay, so you said initiative. Which is
1d10.
power
Or yeah, your power level plus 1d10.
9 plus 11.
Ooh, he rolled a 10 plus. Oh, you got a power level of 11?
Oh no. 6. I'm looking at that sheet. That's something different. Sorry.
So he's got
9
Zane.
plus 6.
Zane rolled a 20.
So Zane is definitely going first.
Let's roll for these guys. They roll 1, they go last. They definitely go last.
So Zane, then Echo, then 1 and 2.
Alright. So Zane is going to pull out the old gauntlets, and he is going to see silent movement. Or no, blood prowess. So that's 1, 2, so he gets 3. 1, 2, plus power. And he rolls a 1 on his attribute die, but he rolled a 10.
Nice.
But this still outweighs this.
Yeah.
Plus his 4 is a success too.
Yeah.
So that's still a semi-crit. So he looks at you and he says, "Which one am I getting, boss?"
The one that's still moving.
All right. So he goes up with his gauntlets. Boom! It releases a shockwave that knocks both of these security officers on the ground, and that guy takes 7 damage. Or no, it would be half. So 4, 5, 6 damage minus 1 for the armor, so 5 damage. The other one is knocked unconscious again.
So he's down, and he took 5 damage.
5 damage.
5 damage.
And he's down for a full round. So you get to attack him at a minus 2 hazard level, which gives you plus 4 and plus 2 to your skill.
Okay. And I've got my shadow claws.
Yep, you're gonna gotta go for the kill.
I don't really want to kill him, but I might say something like, "Hey, we're just on our way out. We're not causing any problems. Just pretend you
He
didn't
is on
see
the
us."
ground. You could probably just run out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so I'm not gonna make you roll for it since you have a full turn to get away. You're right close to the door. You make your way out. You and Zane have good enough physical. Well, I'll say you guys just freely you get out of there. You have a full turn ahead of them, and one of them's knocked out. So you're able to escape, and you don't kill anyone.
Yeah. Maybe we didn't want to take out the guards. Alright, so we are out of the apartment.
And it's bugged.
And it's bugged. And now we're heading to Neurumlink.
Yes.
Like, alright, we gotta be real sneaky here.
Well, you work there. You just don't have to take Zane in with you.
That's right. Alright, Zane, I'll be back.
He says, I'll wait out here. He pulls out a cigarette, sparks one up, leans up against the Alatar workhorse, and he puffs away. He says, I'll be waiting for you. Be careful.
Alright. So I'll go up to where the meeting will be. And first I'll make sure that Mr. Saphir is not on hours right now.
Oh, he's working.
He's working?
Oh, yeah. If Danica's there, he's there.
So she's still working?
She's still
it's
there.
not late enough for them to have gone home yet?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go to my office then. I'm assuming I got given an office.
You did. Yeah.
Okay. And I will bug my office.
Alright, so high or low?
Low.
Ooh, 17.
Oh.
As you walk up to your office, you see Severe. He steps out of Danica's office. You made it back.
I did. I've had a few things I want to do before tomorrow. Figured we could really get into the case files tomorrow morning.
Alright, well, what do you want to do tonight?
I was gonna report what I had found at the apartment. I was gonna get those in a report and get those written up.
To Danica?
Yes.
Okay, she's been waiting for you. Right here.
Oh, okay. She doesn't want it in a report. She wants it verbally. Alright, so I go to Danica's office. This is not working out.
Alright, so he opens the door. Because your Echo's office is literally right down, a few rows down.
Alright, so Saphir.
So basically, as you were walking right to Echo's office, you rolled bad on your luck roll, and he steps out.
It says, oh, come on. Oh. Alright, so I go into Danica's office.
Okay.
And I say, okay, well, I've been to Mr. Marcus Grimm's apartment.
And what did you discover, she says?
He had been shot twice in the chest with an energy weapon. That is what killed him.
Okay,
I do not have the who or the why completely yet. But there was some information. He had a file on a Neurumlink wetwork associate. Not much information in there, but apparently he'd been looking into this person. He didn't even have a name.
Eli?
Yeah.
Hero? Go ahead and give me an influence roll. It's going to be a hazard level 2.
Influence.
Nah, just hazard level 1. Hazard level 1.
Alright, and I get +1 for persuasion. Grabbing the wrong dice right there. Ooh, that's bad.
Ooh, man.
Oh, that's
man.
really bad.
Oh, man.
I rolled a 20, a 10, and a 7.
That's the worst box you can get, dude. Sophia looks at you and he says,
Like,
you are lying to me. You're lying to us.
well, I don't have much information yet.
You do. Yes, you do. I can sense it. She does. Danica, she's lying to you.
Okay. He had a name, but I didn't want to give the name and get in trouble myself if he was killed over knowing this person's name.
Give me an influence roll. Hazard level 2.
10 is not a success.
2 might be.
5 and 2. 2 is a success.
Alright, so they look at you. Danica says, I understand. We might tend to lie on certain occasions for whatever reason. We all gotta protect our own skin, I get it.
Yeah, I really wanted to get more information before I told you the name, but I'll tell you.
Or you wanted to withhold information for yourself.
Never. I gotta protect myself.
She says, it's okay, Sophia. It's okay.
Alright, well, the wet work was called Raise.
You see her face expression change. She goes like this is Saphir. She whispers something into his ear. Do you want to use your dampener or your ear?
Yes.
All right. Go and give me your roll.
All right. So that would be power and physical.
No. That would be cognition and awareness.
Oh, okay. That's much better. Well, 16 is not a success, but 2 is.
All right. So you don't catch everything, but you hear, go to Echo's office, whisper, and pull up but you don't catch the end of it.
Okay.
So go to Echo's office and pull up and it fades.
Alright, so try to lie.
If you all didn't know, if this is your first time tuning into one of our games, Deb keeps track of everything. Every game we play, Deb will write down the entire storyline, and we use it for future lore for our games, to make books. We use our games. She writes it down, and we'll use it for all kinds of things. So it's pretty cool. Matter of fact, the main adventure in Prosperon, the RPG, is Deb's main adventure with this particular character. So if you want to experience the adventure that we started with, the starting mission, that is available. And there's also Echo Story, which is also in the main Prosperon RPG book. And you can also follow the second half of her story. Which we're obviously way past that now. So.
Okay. So, I've told Danica that he had files on Raise. Not much information, just basically the name and that he was a wet work. And that he was killed by 2 shots to the chest. She's whispering to Saphir to go to Echo's office and pull up something. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm like, do you still want me to submit this in a written report?
She says, no need. I've been recording this entire conversation the whole time.
Okay.
I'd like to keep this off the books. For now.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll do it your way. Well, I will happily see the both of you tomorrow morning, and I'll come with, look at Marcus's project files.
Of course, with Saphir. Hey everybody, we do apologize. We are having some serious technical difficulties. We're still going to release the video. It's going to be done in sections. I'll do my best to edit them together properly. But I do apologize. The quality is not going to be up to par as it normally is. But still, we had a wonderful session. I wish we could have gotten more done, but we'll be back either next week or the following week after that. And we'll continue on with Echo's storyline. So we appreciate all of you. Don't forget, you can pick up the book, Prosperon, a Bio-Cyberpunk RPG at Drive-Thru RPG. It's currently on sale as well for the next, I think, 4 to 5 days. We put it on sale for 20%, I believe. So yeah, snag your copy. Do some play testing. Reach out to us if you have any questions. You can join our Discord. All that information is on either our website at nolimelight.productions.com. That's nolimelight.productions.com. Or we have the information up at our itch.io account as well, which is also Prosperon RPG. Just type that in at itch.io. Or we also have the information at Drive-Thru RPG, where you just type in Prosperon, a Bio-Cyberpunk RPG, and the game should come up as well. So thank you once again. Do you have anything to say?
Did you want to mention the sponsor?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Fiction Skateboards, based out of Wisconsin, but they do have an online store as well. I have a really good friend named John who helped us build our website, get it together. It's not a sponsorship as in, money or anything, but he definitely funded the website for us, helped us build it. So I just want to do a little shout out for him and his website. So you can go to fictionskateboards.com, I believe it is, or you can search it and it should come up. And if you're into skating, or if your kids are into skating, you can pick up some new bearings. He's got excellent, really cool decks. Anything you need for skating, basically, wheels, trucks. Yeah, he's got all of it. He's great. He's a good guy, good friend of mine, family oriented, and yeah. So definitely check out his shop online. And if you're in the Wisconsin Kenosha area, why don't you go on down to his shop and pick yourself up some good skater stuff. So we appreciate you guys, and you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care.